On 4 now, highlighted action of a full day's play in Cape Town with Mark Nicholas.
Spirits have soared in the England camp after their resounding victory in Bloemfontein on Sunday. Can it be a repeat performance at Newlands today? Well, it doesn't get much lovelier than this. Cape Town on a beautiful day in Table Mountain, one of the most famous spots in the world, sits proudly behind me. Hello, welcome to the highlights of this one-day match between South Africa and England, a repeat of the game the other day in which England was so impressive. Changes to both sides. First England, Northamptonshire off-spinner Graham Swan has been left out, and Gloucestershire all-rounder Mark Lane is in the side. He's a pretty good performer too. For the South Africans, great news for them. Jonty Rhodes is fit, will play instead of Dale Benkenstein. The physiotherapist Craig Smith has been working all the week to get him ready, and he's done it just in time. That's a big boost for the South Africans. There's a great chance too for Henry Williams here. He's in the side for Nicky Bowyer, and also Mananta Haywood comes back instead of the medium fast bowler David Terbrugge. Hansie Cronje won the toss. He chose to bat first. That was no great surprise on a lovely dry looking batting surface. And we'll pick up play now with the South African openers Gary Kirsten and Herschel Gibbs at the wicket.
Missed it, and that carried through nicely to wicketkeeper Reid. Good opening over from Goff.
Came through to the keeper above shoulder height and really beaten. Not a shot really to be playing, but still beaten by the extra bounce, even more than the angle.
It's off the mark. Oh, you'll get 2 here. Misfield at mid-on. Wasn't assisted by the worn ends of the pitches there. It got a bit of a bobble. Nasser Hussain doesn't often make mistakes. It's a good stroke. Beautiful timing from Gibbs. But the ball slowing down as it reaches the ropes. They must run those runs in case it doesn't get there. But it has. He's found the gap this time and will get 2.
Very nicely played by Kirsten. Just waited for this one. And used the pace of the delivery just to guide it past the backward point.
That's not a bad shout. That's not a bad shout at all. Umpire Wilf Diedrich's not interested.
Very hard man to please, Wilf Diedrichs. But it's quite noticeable that Andy Caddick has resorted. That's very close indeed. It's a very good shout.
Good shot. Let's do the running. The ball slows up so dramatically in the last 5 meters or so, but it's got to the boundary. Kirsten's first.
That'll make him feel a lot better. He's played a couple of nice cover drives with no reward. And this time he finds the gap.
Big appeal, and that just might be out. Yes, it is. The ball straightened. It was a question of whether it was going to miss leg stump. Umpire Rudy Koetsen said it wouldn't have done. Kirsten goes.
It was one of those decisions which, certainly in quick motion, you thought that must be very close. And pitched on line, came back quite sharply and hit him round about the roll. I'm afraid that's probably going to hit middle stump. Kirsten will be disappointed. He's gone for 13, 22 balls, and South Africa now 26 for 1.
Full toss and, oh, I was going to say Gibbs missed it, but then so did mid-off, and it just gets to the boundary for 4. What bizarre cricket that was.
Poor old Solanke. Well, I suppose the bowler can't moan too much. Oh, that's well bowled.
Well, Goff was the hero in Bloemfontein with his 4 for 29 from his 10 overs and man of the match. And he's certainly bowling much better by all accounts in this one-day series than he did in the test matches, by his own admission too.
Oh, and another beauty, this time getting Gibbs onto the front foot. Well, a wry smile. If you think back to the test series, they were without Al-Mulali for virtually the entire series. Goff never fired on all cylinders, only Caddick really, and it took him a few test matches to get it right. Oops, and that's out. Caught and bowled. Goff goes. It is the slow ball again, and Herschel Gibbs has fallen into the trap. Some wonderful bowling in this over by Darren Goff, and he's rewarded with the wicket of Herschel Gibbs.
Yes, he beat him twice, beat the outside edge of the bat on the 2 previous deliveries. And here I think we'll find this off the leading edge, just turning the bat, trying to play it on the onside. It was a perfectly straight delivery, so he should have been looking to play it straight back down the wicket, but trying to force it away on the onside, found the leading edge, and a simple catch, a return to Goff, and South Africa 32 for 2.
That's a beautiful shot from Jacques KALLIS. A perfectly executed cut shot.
Well, he's so good forcing the ball away on the offside, whether it's in front or just backward a square, but that was hit with tremendous power.
Oh, it's a lovely shot by Jonty Rhodes. Solanke making a poor effort really at mid-off, but Rhodes hit it well, and it just goes over the rope to bring South Africa's 50 up in good style.
Oh, that's close. That is seriously close. Well, he's given it not out. Caddick is in a state of total shock, and I have to say, I think I am too. Imran Munshi is with me, and it looked to hit him on the boot in front of all 3. What do you think?
Yeah, indeed, it hit him full on. Caddick was shouting at least once or twice to umpire Wolf Didricks.
Cracking stroke. You won't see it played better than that. You can watch the game for 20 years. And the use of the feet and the clean swing of the willow has done the trick for maximum.
Amazing shot here, Jacques KALLIS. I don't know if I've seen anybody play straighter. Wonderful, and the timing absolutely superb. Way up into the stands. Great shot.
He's out. That is the slower ball working. Jonty Rhodes has gone. I think he picked it, and I think he was looking to smack it exactly where he hit it, and he just didn't hit it well.
Tremendous breakthrough for England. He got it very low down on the bat. Seemed as if the bat turned in his hand as well, mainly because of the off spinner that we were talking about, and then easy catch for Caddick at mid-on. But yeah, just lost the timing completely. He wanted to go over the top, and Jonty Rhodes then caught Caddick bowled wide for 14. South Africa now 71 for 3.
Didn't quite carry. Very clever field placing from Nasser Hussain. Cronje loves to just flip the ball away around the corner. That is super cricket from everybody. It's only a foot away from a possible catch. Nice planning from Nasser Hussain.
got himself into a bit of a mess there, the fielder. Not for the first time either. He's having not the best of days in the field. He let one through his legs earlier. Oh, take that. Suddenly, from nowhere, Hansi Grenier decides enough of these singles, and he smashes that pack past the bowler for 4.
Wicket keeper standing up. Grenier still goes down the pitch, and he hit that very, very hard indeed.
Oh, shy of the stumps. I think there might be trouble here. In fact, it's out. Yes. Up goes umpire Wolf Diedrich's finger after he'd collided with Jacques Kallis. In fact, Kallis nearly knocked him over, and he's a big target, is Wolf Diedrich's. And there was no doubt he was out.
Well, I've got no doubt that he was out, but how Wolf Diedrichs can give it out, I don't know, because he's been pushed over at the time. No, he's not. Well done, Wolf. He's not in a great position, but he's so far out. That's nice. Collide. That's all right, Jacques. Now you're out on your bike. And that's a big blow to South Africa. 43 from Kallis, holding the innings together for the second time in a few days. Run out by Elam. 70 balls he faced, and South Africa 109 for 4.
Grenier's taken it on, and he's plonked that one into just short of the members for 6.
That's a brilliant hit. He's not quite to the pitch. He's having to hit it a little bit on the up, and he's having to place it wide of mid-on. And he really, I think he's hit that exactly where he aimed.
Out, caught behind. Grenier goes. Critical blow to South Africa, and once again it's Darren Gough of England.
Very important breakthrough for England. Captain back to the dressing room. Hansi Grenier batted well, waited very long time for the ball to come on, tried to guide it past the slip area, but just a fine nick, easy catch for Chris Reed in the end. And England, very important breakthrough. Disappointment for Hansi Grenier. He wanted to be in there till the end at least, striking the ball towards the end of this game. Hansi Grenier then out for 39. South Africa 147 for 5.
He's run that first one very quickly. That's great running from Stratham. Fantastic running. Good shot. Hit it pretty hard. He'll get a couple. We were talking just now that if South Africa were to get 6 and over from here in, they get to 210, 212, which is quite significant. Only one score of over 200 has not been enough to win the match. Bowled him out. So Stratham goes, and once again the stranglehold is held over the South Africans by the visitors.
Caddick strikes for England. Vital wicket for them. They really needed this one to get a stranglehold, and it's getting tighter and tighter. Pressure really building. Completely down the wrong line. Stratham plays, and middle end off, hit by Caddick. Brilliant bowling. Peter Stratham then on his way for 2. Bowled Caddick. South Africa 153 for 6.
Bludgeoned to the boundary by Klusener.
Tremendous shot. What people have come to expect from the big man. Heavy bat coming down like a ton of bricks on that ball, and there's no slow outfield that's going to save that one from hitting the boards. That's for sure.
Smashed that away. My goodness me, Boucher hit that hard. What a great shot that was. 11 off the over now. A good one for the home team.
My word, the power is incredible. Klusener would appreciate that standing at the other end. It's just one bounce.
Boucher hoiks him away to mid-on, and he does start tailing off away towards the dressing room because he had not hit it straight enough like Klusener. He pulled it to the long-on man, and so he's caught and on his way. Quite a well-played 15.
Yes, I suppose he'll be disappointed that he's out for 15, but that's what you've got to deal with when you come in towards the end of a one-day innings. It's no thankful task. Slow ball from Elaine, and as you said, Trevor, just drags it away to mid-on. He was probably aiming straight, but was too early on the shot, and he's gone for 15 off only 20 balls and 182 for 7.
Well, it just cleared the infield man, and he had cover, and that brings up the 200. Psychologically, that's important for South Africa.
Good effort this from Elaine, making a lot of ground to his left. Would have been a miraculous catch.
Hits the bottom of the bat. They're going to run for the second. There might be a run out here. Good running by Pollock. He knew the plan was, if there was an inkling of a chance, he was going to get back for the second. That's how precious every single run is at this stage. And he came back, had a dive for his crease, but he made it.
A throw over the top would have had the beating of Pollock, but just slightly wide of White. He has to go a yard or two together, and a great commitment from Sean Pollock.
204 for 7 in the end. If Lance Klusener can't smack it out of the park, not many will, which does suggest that the pitch doesn't have all that much pace in it. 43 for JACQUES, who played nicely, but it was a silly old run that caused his downfall. 39 Hansi Cronje, 42 unbeaten Klusener, and Pollock there at the end with 13. England used the slower ball very well again, and mainly the slower off spinner. Darren Gough outstanding, 10 overs, 3 for 36. Andrew Caddick, 1 for 29. Equally good, as was Craig White, 10 overs, 1 for 36. The other wicket going to Mark Elaine, his first game of the tour. This is 10 overs, 1 for 42 from him. Elam was tidy, and Hick was okay too, though Cronje played him pretty well. All right, we'll take a short break. When we come back, a reminder that England need 205 in 50 overs if they're to win this one-dayer here in Cape Town. Welcome back to Cape Town and the highlights of the one-day international match here between South Africa and England. I said at the start of the proceedings that it was the most lovely day in Cape Town. It is now the most lovely evening, really. Ideal conditions with a breeze across the ground. We're ready to rejoin the play. Remember that England need 205, a rate of 4.1 per over, if they're to win this match against the South Africans. They need it to cement that good performance in Bloemfontein. We'll pick up play now with the England openers, Nick Knight and Nasser Hussain at the wicket.
And that's the first wicket to go down. It's Nasser Hussain, who's caught behind by Boucher, off Mananta Hayward. And an early strike for South Africa. And the England captain, who's been in prolific form on this tour, is out.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Hansi Cronje will be very, very excited about that. Mananta Hayward gives him exactly what he asked for. Early breakthrough. 4 runs on the board, clear neck, well taken by Mark Boucher, low down to his right. Wonderful breakthrough for South Africa, and they celebrate. Nasser Hussain then caught Boucher, bowled Hayward for 1. England 4 for 1.
Wonderful stop by guess who?
Listen to that welcome by this Newlands crowd. Great welcome. John Rhodes back into the squad after that injury, and true to form.
And he's knocked away to mid-wicket. The shy of the stumps here, and that would have been very tight. if Stratham had hit.
Yes, possible chance of a run out there. Yeah, it looked like he would have just been out.
This is nicely pulled away through mid-wicket by Graham Hick, and that will be 4 runs. Just too short from Sean Pollock, and Hick was very quickly onto that one.
Hick very quick. Picked it up quickly, short of a length. Not that short, didn't get up much, but he adjusted well and got the credit for it. 4 runs, great shot.
That's beautifully played. Short from Ananta Hayward and hooked just backward a square by Nick Knight for 4.
This was really a very well played shot. Knight got onto that very quickly, and I love the way he rolled his wrist to keep that ball down. And Anthony Hayward knows that that's somebody where he wants to bowl. Too short, allowing Nick Knight to free those hands.
Well, it's once again a bit short, and it's put away. In fact, it's maximum.
This is unbelievable. Again, a short ball, didn't get up that much, but he made super contact with that, and no need to run. That's cleared everything.
You'll fetch that one. That is a magnificent hit by Graham Hick.
As clean as a whistle, and I know his critics say he's not too good against the quicker stuff. Well, Hayward's not the slowest, and on a slowish wicket, he can still punish the best.
Oh, he's hit that so far in front of square and so far over the rope. That is a great shot. That's a beautiful shot from Graham Hick. He's been threatening. Will only bring him 2, worth 4 in a normal outfield, I think. But well struck. 57 for 1 after 13. Cut away down to backward point, and 4 runs. Don't see too many boundaries here at Newlands at the moment, but there is one from Nick Knight.
Down the wicket, over the top. Best place to hit it, 4. Big shout and out. Kallis got the Yorker in. I'm not sure whether it's hit Hick. Full toss on the foot, but this time Wilf Deirdricks thought about it for a second or two and has made his decision. A breakthrough South Africa really needed.
Super bowling from Kallis. It's much quicker, and it's fired in at Hick. Really good stuff. Would have hit leg stump ish. Mr. Deirdrick says yes, I'm afraid so. I don't know that Hick is that happy. A little shake of the head as he left. He's gone for 25. LBW to Jacques Kallis, 72 for 2.
Big appeal here, and he's given him out. Now, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that that wasn't bat on ground only. But my goodness me, it's turned the game round. Big time.
Nick Knight looks confused by it all. I think he did get an edge. Difficult to tell from that particular shot. No doubt in Mark Boucher's mind. I think he's genuinely uncertain, Knight. I don't think he's showing any dissent or anything. I think he's just a bit taken aback by it all. 36, 72 for 3 now. And the game is very, very nicely balanced, maybe in South Africa's favour. Here's another look at the Knight dismissal. Looks to me as if he did get an edge. Bat hit ground at the same time, but I think that is all okay. So does he.
Vacant slip area and 4 runs. Oh no, he got a boot to it, but I think it's rolled onto the rope. Williams picks it up. Now what is the umpire going to say? Williams knows surely whether it was up against the rope or not.
Looks as if he certainly didn't think so. Tried to play him onto the onside, outside edge, past the second slip area. Henry Williams does get the boot in, but surely that has hit the rope already.
Oh, and is he caught? I think he's been marvelously caught by the man who came into that position, KALLIS. He'd just come in off the boundary. But the umpires, well, the batsman's on his way. I thought the umpires might be about to ask the third umpire to have a look at this, but this is a brilliant catch.
This was unbelievable. Solanke played the ball onto the air on the leg side, and look at that, splendid, just inches off the ground. And the fact that Hansi Cronje just put him there makes it all much more sweeter. Brilliant captaincy and brilliant work, and KLUSENER now gets the breakthrough.
Yes, Solanke, the newcomer, gone in his first innings, 7. And England now 86 for 4 in search of 205. Just smashed away, beautiful shot, 4 runs, backward a square. Tremendous shot by Adams. He does hit the ball very powerfully.
This was certainly very, very well hit. Off the front foot, cuts past point. Even Jonty Rhodes couldn't stop that.
It's a good shot down the ground from a lane. It's broken the stranglehold.
I think it'll do wonders for his confidence and for his teams. Quick, decisive footwork, taken Lance KLUSENER, I suspect, by surprise. It's well hit.
And this is runs again. Kirsten in pursuit. He should haul it in, and does. They've run well. They've run 3.
Yes, Adams in particular ran very well.
He's nicked it, and he's out. Hayward makes up for the no ball. Boucher completes another catch. And Hayward has achieved exactly what Cronje wanted.
I think what did the batsman here, very good line, just short of a length as well. No foot movement from a lane. And with someone bowling at Hayward's pace, you're always going to be in trouble if your footwork is not up to scratch. Boucher's third catch, a lane gone for 12 of 29. That's a big blow to England, and they 121 for 5.
What a wonderful catch. Jonty Rhodes. Who else? Absolutely brilliant. He's back.
Good fun, isn't it? Great anticipation. That's where he gives himself a chance. It's athletic, of course. It's like, well, it's like elastic almost. But it's great anticipation. You know, the way he attacks the ball, the way he can move with the shape of the stroke. White's gone for 6. It's 138 for 6.
Out. Brilliantly caught by Pollock at extra cover. It was going pretty hard. And wow, what a blow that is to the English.
That's the man South Africa wanted, Chris Adams. Right in the middle of the bat, but unfortunately straight to the man at short extra cover, Sean Pollock. And he made no mistake.
Almost man alone out there for the last hour or so. 42 to him from 69 deliveries. He's got that away. Their 8th boundary. And that'll lift the hearts of the English.
The last boundary that England hit was in the 31st over. So they've waited a long time for that one, and that surely is very, very welcome.
Well, he's hit that a long way for 6. That changes things.
Chris Reed suddenly has let loose. He's hit Sean Pollock way into the stands. Tremendous shot there.
Concentration required now from both the bowler and the batsman. It's gone over extra cover. That's 4 more. The tide turns. England now look like winning this game.
What a tremendous shot. Uses his feet to get to the pitch of the ball. Opens those shoulders very wide, and look at how sweetly that was struck. Couple of bounces over the rope, and England now 191 for 7.
Up in the air, Rhodes under it, out. Very important wicket, but this game isn't over yet.
He just struck 2 tremendous boundaries. Jonty Rhodes makes sure that he secures that one. Pollock's arms in the air. 191 for 8 as Andrew Caddick makes his way onto the field.
There's Rhodes now just completing that. This is back live, and Reed hits it down the ground for 4 more. Now, spare a thought for JACQUES. He knows he's got to bowl the last over. And he's saying to himself, hey, Mr. Pollock, I'd like something to defend here, please. This game is on fire. Now, when it's more than 1 a ball, normally you can hover on the edge of the circle, but really South Africa do not want Reed back on strike. Kallis to Caddick. Bowled him! In swinging Yorker. The perfect delivery for the situation. The 9th wicket falls, but I say again, this game is not over.
Mr. Cool comes to the party. He kept his composure, put the ball in the right place. Andrew Caddick had to get bat to ball for England to stay in this game. And JACQUES bowls Andrew Caddick for naught. This is turning out to be tremendous. What a game.
That's a desperate duck, that. What happens, though, if he's not going to get more than 1? Does he stay down there? Does he take the run? Kallis. Smash straight down the ground. Hayward comes round. Had gone for the 2nd. Oh, and the ball missed the stumps at both ends by a fraction. 5 off 2.
JACQUES is going to bowl to Chris Reed.
It had to be full. It had to be that full. Can't bowl anything near a length ball at this stage, because that can be picked up. 4 off 1 to win the game. It's got to go full. There have been 16 ties in one-day internationals. Is this going to be the 17th? What a nail-biter. This is it. Full toss. Shouldn't be more than 2. It isn't. South Africa win by 1. Wow. What a game.
What a marvellous match that was, and how England must be ruining just one solitary run. It could so easily have been a tie. Chris Reed did very well. He struck the ball nicely after a sticky start and showed great promise there. Mark Elam showing the value of his Kent experience as well. You know, when Nick Knight and Graham Hick were going, it looked as if England might cruise home, but they fell in quick succession, and only Chris Adams, with that 42, worked hard enough to make it even a possibility for England to pull it off. In the end, they didn't quite manage it, and this is why. The South African bowlers were very, very good. A wicket for Sean Pollock, 2 for Mananda Hayward. He's shown great promise for South Africa this evening. Henry Williams, 2 for 36. He did well in only his second one-day international. 2 wickets for Jacques Kallis, who tied it up at the end, and 2 for 34 for the ever-dependent Lance Klusener. I mentioned that Chris Reed had done well for England. He's only a young fella, nervous as you like, but he struck the ball well.